Okay, I'm going to do a John Carpenter movie.
Now, this is probably going to be the one that I have in my number one slot.
No.
No. Okay.
Wait, maybe. I don't know what you got.
My number one movie is a John Carpenter film. So.
Okay. Well, from 1981.
Oh, okay. No, it's not.
Maybe?
So it's got to be, let me guess it. Is it Escape from New York?
Bingo.
Snake Plissken.
That's it, baby.
Can't knock that film.
Well, no, you can't. Dude, that's another movie. And I haven't seen that in a long time. It's probably been a good 10 years.
10 years? I watched it, I think probably about 7 months ago.
Okay. And it's the whole concept of the whole movie is great.
Yeah.
About what happened in New York City. And, the president falls in there and he's the tough guy. He only can go in there and get him out. And, they set him up with the bracelet, right?
Right.
He had the bracelet on.
Yeah.
And if he didn't do it, he will die. And Ox Baker's in it.
Yeah.
Remember Ox Baker at the end when he fights him?
Yep.
That's great. I always love that movie, man. If people never seen Escape from New York, they should, man. That's such a classic movie, dude. Kurt Russell, he was great as Snake Plissken.
He uses Kurt Russell a lot in a lot of movies.
Yeah. Isaac Hayes was in there.
Yep.
You remember Isaac Hayes?
Yep.
I can't remember who the girl was in there. She played in a few other movies too.
Lee Van Cleef from the Spaghetti Westerns.
Okay.
He's in there.
Right. Good job. Oh, you saw it 7 months ago, so you kind of refreshed your mind.
You know what was funny? I watched it years ago, and I loved it. And it's John Carpenter, and John Carpenter is my favorite director of all time. I didn't remember a lot of it because it's one of those movies that if you don't watch it a lot, the stuff kind of like blends in.
Right.
And I forgot it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? Let me leave this one alone.
Right.
Let me just leave it. I kind of did the same thing growing up with a Beatles album, with Let It Be.
Okay.
I purposely, growing up, did never listen to Let It Be.
The song itself?
No, the whole album.
Okay.
And I avoided the album.
Right.
Until in my 20s. And then I grabbed it and got into Let It Be for the first time.
Right.
Because I wanted to save it. So I kind of did the same thing with Escape from New York.
But did you listen to it before that?
No.
Really?
I mean, obviously I heard the song Let It Be,
right,
but not the
whole
album
itself. Okay.
When I sat down to listen to that record, it was new for me.
Right.
Which is weird to do, but even when I was little, I was just mindful to do that. And that's strange, but I kind of did the same thing with Escape from New York. I remember seeing it when I was little, but not the whole thing.
Right. I do. When the first time I saw that, that movie just hooked me in. I was just everything about it.
Do you remember the bridge scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, that bridge scene was great.
That's when Isaac Hayes was chasing him.
Yeah.
And the guy was that guy too. He was in a few movies. The guy who played was driving a taxi cab around.
Ernest Borgnine.
Yeah. Right.
Ernest Borgnine.